It's cloud native time, and actually we've had a little chat before we started, and a very good thing to get right from the outset is, what is cloud native?
I think this is a very important question, especially in the context of telcos. And the reason I say it's important is because right from the prior conferences that I've been to, people confuse or interchangeably use cloud and cloud native. I think that should first be corrected, right? So I'll take this opportunity to actually explain what that is. When we talk about cloud, the word association is usually with the public cloud, the hyperscalers, right? Whether it's Azure or Google Cloud and AWS and so on. And what that offers is the almost seemingly instantaneous ability for you to scale up and down your resources based on your consumption, right? The second thing it offers is essentially pay for what you're using. Cloud native has nothing to do with any of that stuff. So cloud native essentially is a philosophy using which you have to build applications. And that delivers, if you want to simplify it, just three distinct benefits, right? The first one is how you package your applications. Because the biggest struggle that, whether it's a telco operator or an enterprise has, is that a vendor brings an application, there's so many dependencies that just to get that application onboarded into your network itself takes months. So that's the first thing that cloud native solves. And the way it solves is that it basically says, you got to package all your dependencies together, and that's the whole idea behind containers. The second one is, everybody in the industry before cloud native came along handled application availability and resiliency very specific to their own application. Now, what is the problem with that? The problem with that is, if you're an operator or an enterprise, you would have to go buy third-party tools to figure out how to make each of your different applications available. It's very difficult for staffing up so many people, figuring out so many different toolkits and so on, right? So the second thing that cloud native brought is a consistent way in which you build your application, mind you, the way you build your application, so that the resiliency is basically taken care by the platform consistently across any type of application, right? And the third one is essentially the life cycle of your application. Upgrading your applications is a pain, and everybody who has done that actually understands this. So that's the third benefit that cloud native brings. How do you bring consistency so that you upgrade your applications regardless of whether you're doing, in fact, in the telco world, let's say you're doing RAN or core. I understand we are far away from that reality, but that is the way cloud native is essentially designed. So I would basically say that it's very important, especially as operators, if you're evaluating cloud native, you hold your vendors honest to what cloud native truly is. It is not cloud. It's an application design philosophy.